Hello and welcome to the Bexfit app. I'm so excited to have you here. Obviously, you have managed to navigate through to this section, but I'm just going to run you through how to use all the features and how to get the most out of the app. So hopefully, I don't know if it's on my left or right shoulder, but you can see the app here. So what you're going to do when you first get into it, so you would have been sent an invite. First of all, you want to obviously do that, and I'm assuming you've done that because you are watching this video. Um, And then you are going to want to make sure that you save it to your home screen. Now, just because of the way that the app is designed, you just need to save it to your home screen and then it's going to act as a completely normal app. So when you first come into it, you'll see this screen here. So install the app, tap the little icon. So that's just the icon down the bottom here. Hopefully you can see my mouse. If you click that, we can scroll down, add to home screen, and just click add. And then that should leave you alone. We have to go out of here. There we go. So now when you go into the app, that pop-up screen is going to go away. So we can log in. Beautiful. Once you've logged in, this is your dashboard. So hopefully this is the home screen that you've been taken to. You can click on settings and you can add a photo to your profile. You can update, change your name, change your number, anything like that. On the home screen, you're going to have a daily quote, which hopefully is inspiring. And then you can see here the days of the week. So when there is a workout scheduled, you'll see that there is a blue, one of these is filled in blue. So obviously today's workout, I don't have any workouts, and the current program, I don't have a program starting until Monday. So that's where all of this information will show up. If we start from the left, we have the little bell icon. Now, this is where you will see, so you need to enable push notifications so that you will get notifications from the app. Not going to spam you with notifications. You're basically only going to get a notification when you've been assigned a new course or module in the Knowledge Hub, or if you get a new, when your new program or new workouts are being uploaded to your app. So that's the only time that you'll ever see that, but it is a good way to make sure you are getting notified. Then if we come across, we have our planner. So as you can see, this week I had to delete my program for this video. So we've got no workouts here, but I can click across to next week and I can see that I have day 1, day 2, and then I've got my breath and mobility session for day 3 of next week. I'll come back to the workouts, but I just want to go through the rest of the app. Home screen is what I've shown you. And then we have the star. Now this is the knowledge hub. So over time, this is going to get a lot bigger. I'm going to be posting a lot more content on here and a lot more value. But for now, obviously, I'm hoping you've found this video because you've navigated to the start here section. You'll also find some on-demand stretch and mobility sessions and also updates. So I just thought the easiest way to let everybody know that there are updates to the app was to create a course. So whenever there is a new update, I will put up a video on what it is, of course, and then also how to use it and how to get the most out of it. Over time, I'll then update the start here video, but just in case there's only like small updates along the way, saves me doing a big redo of all the other videos. So that's the Knowledge Hub. And then we go up, and then I've shown you the settings. So if we go back to the planner, go to our workout, we're going to click on day 1. So say I'm heading to the gym, I'm going to do this session. We bring up day 1. Starting from the top, you'll see that there is a little eye in this top right corner. So if you click on that, it's going to bring up basically a glossary of all of the word, all of the terminology and things that you need to know that I might use that's written in your program. So you can have a look through that. That's going to come up every time you open a workout. Then we can see you've got the actual workout. So we've got our supersets, these exercises that you do together. Superset B, we can scroll all the way down. You can view info. So sorry, I'll do that again. So on each of these exercises, if you click this blue view info and history, I do need to change the color of that. It's awful for reading. We click on that so you can see info. We've got a exercise video. So you can click play. You can watch the
Start
video
on your
in
back
there.
with your hands and legs in the air. Then take your opposite arm and leg.
I've also sometimes written some notes. And then if we click on history, as you start to fill in your sessions and putting in your reps and sets and weights that you use, you'll start to see that there is some history building up here and you can see the previous dates. So these are all the last times that I have done this exercise, but obviously I've just updated the app. So we don't have any weights in there just yet, but then you'll be able to see a graph of your progress since you first started. or since probably since we first started working together, which is pretty cool. So we'll just go back out of there. Now, in terms of actually tracking your workout, there's two ways that you can do it. The first way is you can just look here and you can read through. So you can see we've got 2 sets, 20 reps. Got some comments there, got some notes. There's your warm-ups. You can just follow it through and not put anything in. That's totally fine. Once you've completed the workout, you just hit complete. Complete. Oh, there we go. Workout completed. Okay. Um, and you can let me know how the workout went, just putting a comment, and then you just send the comment. All right. But the second option, which is what I'd way rather you do, is we, instead of hitting complete, we click start. And now you can see all of the sets and reps have opened up these little boxes. So we can input, I'll just go down to a weighted exercise. So say we are doing our split squats. I've told you that I want you doing 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps per side, and then you're going to rest for 90 seconds. So you'll write in here, first set, say you did 8 on each side and you used a 15 kilo dumbbell, and then you click that tick box. And then when you do your second set, same thing. Maybe this time you only did 7 and you used 15 kilos again. And then you can also just click onto this next one and it will tick it for you as long as you've filled in the 2 boxes. All right. So then you can just work your way all the way through, get right down to the bottom, filling it out as you go. And then you can just hit complete workout. And that's when, this is my favorite part. I think it's just slow. My internet's so bad at the moment. Probably doesn't help them trying to do a call to do this too. Now it's working. There we go. So now this is a cool part. So this will tell you if you've got any new personal bests for any of the exercises that you've done on that day. And then it's also going to tell you how much weight you lifted. So I lifted, or what I put in was 225 kilos. That's my total volume for the workout. And it's like lifting 32.14 bowling balls. So just a bit of a random fun fact. And then you can also leave some feedback, how you found the workout, how if it took you too long, that kind of thing there. And then you just close. Oops. There we go. Now let me close. And then you'll see as well, when we go into this, because we've now completed this workout, you can see that it has a blue square around it. So that way you can quite easily see which workouts you've still got scheduled to complete for the day. All right. And then you'll see the following week workouts. And you can see if you aren't on the current week, you can just click this week and that will take you back to the actual week that you're in. So you can scroll ahead and see what your program's looking like. You can also scroll back and see what previous programs you've had and things like that. And otherwise, it's back to the home screen. And I'm pretty sure that is all of it. Again, any questions, if you get stuck, just flip me a message. And yeah, I'll be able to help you out. But hopefully this video has helped you figure out all the different features of the app. Actually, I will just show you one more thing. So when we go into, you can see this percentage bars. Didn't really go into this. So when you open up the Knowledge Hub, we can see that there's these kind of like modules within the whole Knowledge Hub. There's nothing in here because I'm doing the video currently. I need to upload it, but oh, it must be open already. I don't know, it's not here. But anyway, these will drop down and there'll be videos you can watch. When you've completed that, you've watched the video, then that bar across there will come across. So when I add new videos, you'll notice because there's the bar will not be full if you've seen all those videos. All right, that is it. Any questions, let me know. Hopefully that made a lot of sense and it was really helpful. Good luck, enjoy your training, and we will chat soon.